Hey guys, Gamesla here. Today I'm back with another video, and it's going to be a bit of a discussion on the entire Plants vs. Zombies franchise as a whole. And I'm going to be discussing if we're ever going to be getting another Plants vs. Zombies shooter game. So, the short answer, no, probably not. But first, let me explain why. So, I think that it's safe to say that EA bought PopCap for their mobile games, and most specifically, the original Plants vs. Zombies, since that was the only game in the series that was out when EA bought PopCap. And that's pretty expected since mobile games make a lot of money. And I'm assuming that the reason that they chose Plants vs. Zombies to make a shooter game of was because Team Fortress 2 was another team-based shooter game that also didn't take itself too seriously and was very successful. So EA probably knew that that was a good market. And so, EA made PopCap make Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1, which people liked it, and they thought that the idea had lots of potential, and they could have done a lot more with it, so they did. So they updated the game for a few months, and then they made a sequel, Garden Warfare 2, which got amazing reviews, people loved it, and it was just like an evolution of the first game. And then, after updating that for a few months, they moved on and made Battle for Neighborville 3 years later. And while I don't think Battle for Neighborville was a bad game, it's pretty good in my opinion. However, I do think that it's the worst out of the three. And for most people, there was a small select people who liked the game the most out of the three. Some people who thought it was good, but not as good as the previous games. And some people who just flat out hated everything about it. And so, Battle for Neighborville didn't do too well. That's not the only reason. It also had bad marketing and a lot of other things. But Battle for Neighborville didn't do too good. And so EA just ended the game after about 11 months of it being out. Now, what do I think about this? Personally, I think it doesn't make sense, even from a business perspective, for them to never make another Plants vs. Zombies shooter. Because although I think it's pretty obvious that the mobile games make more money because they're mobile games. It's just natural for them to make more money than console games. I think that the idea of Plants vs. Zombies shooters is still profitable. Just Battle for Neighborville wasn't really. Because it took a more Overwatch-style approach and tried to be less unique than the previous two games were. And that led to people not liking it as much, so they wouldn't capture the original fans. And due to horrible marketing, they wouldn't capture any new fans. So that's why I think that there won't really be another Plants vs. Zombies shooter game. But look on the bright side, there will still be Plants vs. Zombies games. There are still going to be mobile games coming out. And although a lot of you might not like them as much as the shooter games, myself included, I still like them. They're still charming, just like the series always is. And who knows, maybe one day EA will change their mind about the Plants vs. Zombies shooter games. Or maybe just make another Plants vs. Zombies console game, not even a shooter. I'd be content with a, like, AAA console game. Like, it could be any genre, I don't really care. But for now, we're going to have to turn to fan games. I'll leave links to 2 Plants vs. Zombies shooter fan games if you want to check them out. If you want to, like, help or just look at the progress so far. So, yeah. That's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know about all my videos when they come out. And until next time, eat your Columbus sauce.